So hi everyone, how's everyone's day going so far? My name is Esther Egby, and today we're going to talk about the meaning of the name Esther. So Esther actually means star in Persian, and also the name Esther was influenced by the Jewish queen married to the king of Persia. So today we're going to talk about the meaning and the origin of the name Esther, and then we're going to talk about why I believe my parents chose to name me Esther. Next, we're going to talk about namesakes of Esther, like people and events associated with the name Esther. And last but not least, we're going to talk about why I love but also sometimes get annoyed by the name Esther. To start off, a way to remember my name is to think of the Jewish queen, the Bible, Queen Esther, and also to think of the Easter egg or the Easter bunny, and you remember my name. So the name Esther, like I said before, means star in Persian, and the Hebrew name of Esther means Hadassah. And so Esther was also influenced by the Jewish queen in the Bible who was married to the king of Persia. And the derivative of the name Esther is the Near Eastern goddess Ishtar. So I believe my parents chose to name me Esther because first off, my father, he only has one younger sister, and so he really wanted to name one of his daughters after her. So he decided to dedicate me to her and name me Esther. And also considering my parents being pastors, they really wanted to name one of their kids also. They wanted to name all of their kids after people in the Bible, so they decided to name me Esther. And my mother had some complications while giving birth to me, so she decided to name me Esther because the queen in the Bible, she was an overcomer, she was strong, and she was bold and confident. So she wanted me to be just like her. So I believe that's why my parents chose to name me after Esther. So namesakes of Esther, there was a hurricane actually named after Esther, Hurricane Esther in 1961. And also, like I said before, another namesake is the Jewish queen, Queen Esther. And there was an Olympian gold medalist, Esther Jones, who ran the 4x1 meter relay, and she won a gold medal with her team. So, I love having the name Esther because Esther, when you hear the name Esther, you think of someone intelligent and you think of someone bold and strong. And I also love having it because it represents someone in the Bible, and I love being named after someone in the Bible because it gives me a better view and it helps me know that I was named after someone who was strong and someone who did great in life and who was also queen. So I love having a name, and also it can be a name for old and young people, and it could be a name for male and females, blacks and whites. It really doesn't matter, and it's a very diverse name. Like different cultures, different people have the name Esther. Like the Arabians, the Africans, the Americans, the Mexicans. Everyone has the name Esther. But one of the stuff I really get annoyed by having the name Esther is because in most countries they spell it Ester, but my name was spelled after a queen in the Bible, Esther. So people always get it mixed up. And even in my progress report and my report card, they always spell my name wrong. All my teachers do, all my friends do, but I really don't have an issue with it. So, and another reason I hate having the name Esther is because lots of old people have it. Like whenever I talk to a bunch of people, they say my grandma has the name Esther, not really my friend. So it's kind of odd. But when they were all going to be old, so when I'm old, the name really makes sense to me. So I'm really glad I had this time to talk to you guys about my name. First, we talked about the meaning and the origin of the name Esther. And then we talked about why I believe my parents chose to name me Esther. And then after that, we talked about Esther's namesakes, like events and people associated with it. And last but not least, we talked about why I enjoy, but also sometimes dislike having the name Esther. Thank you so much for listening, and I hope you guys enjoy listening to this as much as I did. Have a nice day.
Let's go 3 minutes and 39 seconds.